Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They're going to the air in the first play. Aggressive call on the opening play. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller, taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring it down, but he reaches the 40-yard line.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Austin. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. 1st down and 20. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Austin. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year of covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. The guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
And they'll use the ground game here. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. 1st and long now after the penalty. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Odom.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line.
The return is brought down at the 14, and the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And now the handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And now from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass not complete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
To kick it away.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Onto the field now. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. And the wideout goes in motion. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Really good call here to go at the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
It's now 3rd down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Back-to-back deep shots. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll run it to the left. Breaking tackles. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. 3rd down try fails, and they'll punt it. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. They'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And we're able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
returner brought down by the coverage team. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Single back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. Eludes a tackle. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Has the first, still on the move. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That's time 8 and 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas.
The 2nd down pass complete to the wideout. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Returner is brought down. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. comes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Hand it off for a draw. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now, 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to kick it away.
He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Great cut there. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Illegal block.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down play coming up. There's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal block.
Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The ball comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Offense on the field to take over. Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Brings up third down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The punt team making their way on the field.
To kick it away.
And their fair catch is made, a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run sets up a critical third down play. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Buchanan. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They're going to run it.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half.
At the 45-yard line. And that's good enough for 1st down.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He fires downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this 2nd half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the 2nd half.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Gets the first and still running. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and 1st down.
At the 27. 2nd down coming up.
A completion makes it 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Jet sweep call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. End zone ahead. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally, very quickly. It's a draw play. Jukes to get free. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
2nd down after that previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down there.
Brings up third down.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Running play called on 3rd and short. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
For the extra point.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense cross that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. That's exactly what they did right here.
He's running out of time here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. It's a draw play. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Austin. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense ready to start this drive. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a keeper trying to get into the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught, still going inside the 10. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's another deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The offense really clicking here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Converted both 3rd down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite make it. Forced out at the 1.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they won, and the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
The safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Choosing to return the punt. Offense makes their way on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Makes it 2nd and medium. Oh, a reverse. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its trap.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And there's the handoff. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Try to catch the defense with the draw. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field. it. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And here's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Wide open downfield. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This is becoming a productive drive, a 1st down at the 47. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points.
This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Chewing clock with the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He'll hand it off. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And now the running back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Incomplete. It leads to second down.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Throwing again on second and 10. Defense is coming after him. That's reeled in. It's Austin. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And they've got him.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long
Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out.